The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from the Waukee Fieldhouse tonight. I am Jason Van Arkel. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith is our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. It's a CIML girls-boys doubleheader tonight as your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on the powerful Waukee Warriors. In our girls game tonight, a matchup of teams that are 4-1. Ottumwa, it's only set back a loss at Ames back on December 6th. Waukee, who's ranked number 8 in Class 5A, also 4-1. Their only loss was to number 4 Johnston on December 10th. So a measuring stick game tonight for the Bulldogs as they're off, as we said, to that 4-1 start. Feel like they could have had that game against Ames if they'd played a little bit better in stretches, got behind early, came back, made it a closer game later. But the Bulldogs would like to show that they've improved since then, although, again, they will have to perform tonight without the player that led them in scoring through the first 3 games, Casey Nickerson, still sidelined with that sprained ankle and will be out until the new year. So the Bulldogs shorthanded coming into tonight's game at Waukee. OHS being led in scoring since Nickerson went down by Kaylee Bix, who's averaging 12.4 points per game. Grace Bukanazbich and Allie Bukanazbich also averaging in double figures. Grace 11.4, Allie 10.6. Ottumwa should be able to score the ball at least decently tonight. Now, Waukee is known to be a pressure team. They'll get after you defensively, and OHS will have to take care of the basketball in tonight's game. The Warriors are reloading a bit from last year. They have no seniors on this team. They had no juniors on last year's team, and last year when these two teams met in Ottumwa, Waukee won 68-44. The Warriors are led by Peyton Kelderman, who averages 13.5 points per game, and also by Katie Dinnebeer. She averages 13.2 points per game. Regan Bartholomew also averaging in double figures, 10.8 points per contest. It's the question for Ottumwa tonight, folks, is going to come down to 2 things. It's taking care of the ball, as we said, and it's defending. Now, you're not going to stop Waukee, but the Bulldogs have to slow them down, make them play longer possessions, try to force them into some mistakes, and above all, make sure they rebound when a shot goes up and it's missed. You give up too many second chance opportunities tonight, you'll be on the wrong end of the scoreboard. It's a great challenge, but a great opportunity for OHS as they take on the number 8 team in Class 5A. And by the way, we'll say the same thing about the boys game a little later on tonight, as OHS will take on a Waukee team that's ranked number 1 in Class 4A by the Associated Press. So 2 very talented opponents for the Ottumwa girls and boys tonight here in Waukee. Right now, we will take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, I will have tonight's starting lineups. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Jason Van Arkel with you in Waukee tonight as the Bulldog girls and boys take on the Warriors. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. First for the Bulldogs, head coach Joe Vandenberg sending out this starting five. Starting with in the backcourt, 5'8" point guard Katie Nelson, the senior, averaging 5.3 points per game. The other point guard, they share the duties, 5'4" senior Kaylee Bix, averaging 12.4 points per contest. Bix also leading Ottumwa with 41 rebounds, 20 assists, and 16 steals. The swing spots for Ottumwa, 5'9" senior Allie Buchanan-Osbish, averaging 10.6 points per game and has 11 blocked shots. 5'10" senior Grace Buchanan-Osbish, 11.4 points per game, 6 blocked shots. And the fifth guard, 5'8" junior Chloe Schneckloth, averaging 4.8 points per game. As for the Warriors of Waukee, Chris Guess is their head coach, and this is his starting lineup. In the backcourt, 5'6" junior Lindsay Kelderman, averaging 9 points a game. 5'8" junior Katie Dinnebeer, averaging 13.2 points per game, also has 30 assists and 19 steals. The third guard, 5'8" junior Peyton Kelderman, a team-high 13.6 points per game. The fourth guard, 5'9" junior Megan Ernie, 9.6 points per game. And then in the post, 5'11" junior Taryn Reitzma, averaging 7.5 points per game and leading the Warriors in rebounds with 28. Waukee does not have as much size as they had last year when the Bulldogs faced the Warriors down in Ottumwa. Graduated some seniors that were over 6 feet tall. They do have a couple of players that are over that 6 foot mark, but none of them are in the starting lineup. We should see perhaps a little bit of sophomore Abigail Jones, who's 6'2", and sophomore Cameron Weirs, who's 6'1". But by and large, Ottumwa and Waukee, size-wise, match up pretty well. The Bulldogs have good length in the guard court between Nelson and Schneckloth and the Buchanan-Osbish twins, and Waukee can boast the same as well. This is actually, to me, it's a very interesting matchup for Ottumwa tonight. On paper, Waukee would appear to be better, but you don't play games on paper, you play them on the court. And as we keep saying, it's a big challenge for Ottumwa, but it is a big opportunity as well. This matchup, of course, has a little bit of extra intrigue as former Ottumwa High head coach Kevin Patterson is now an assistant boys basketball coach and a freshman boys basketball coach. He's actually the head coach of the freshman boys team here at Waukee, and they were playing earlier tonight, but that was over at the freshman building, what they call, I believe, Timberline for Waukee. But Coach Patterson will be here tonight to watch his old players. Of course, his protege, Joe Vandenberg, now the head coach. And when Kevin told me that he was leaving, that his family was moving up here, he said he would be here for this game, and he said he'd be rooting for his girls, meaning the Ottumwa girls. So I'm looking for Coach Patterson to come in tonight, and I'm wondering exactly what he'll be wearing and where he'll be sitting. It wouldn't surprise me if he ends up right behind the Ottumwa bench. He may be gone from Ottumwa, and he may have duties here at Waukee, but the girls that are coming to the bench right now for Ottumwa, getting ready for the introduction of the lineups in the national anthem, Bix, Schneckloth, Nelson, the Buchanan-Osbish twins, Casey Nickerson, who's still out with the injury, and the rest of this team, Ann Guest, Isabel Mellon, Macy Duff, Addison Ransom, Josie Lemons. All of them have played for Coach Patterson, and I'm pretty sure tonight his heart will lie with the red and white of the OHS girls. It appears we're going to have the national anthem before we have the introduction of the starting lineups. And they're starting to dim the lights here, and they'll put the light on the flag hanging at the south end of the gym, and have a lot of the other lights dimmed for this national anthem. So we're getting ready for what will be a 2-minute timeout. Still have a few more seconds left on the warm-up clock, but both teams have already lined up on the foul lines for our national anthem tonight. So that'll be the schedule of events. We will have the national anthem. They will introduce the starting lineups to the crowd here at the Waukee Fieldhouse, and then we'll be underway for basketball on a Tuesday night in the CIML. So here comes the anthem. We'll step aside for 2 minutes. When we come back, it'll be time for the opening tip. Bulldog basketball comes your way in mere minutes, so keep it right here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from the Waukee Fieldhouse tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. OHS and Waukee, as the Bulldog girls and boys will battle ranked teams tonight. Waukee ranked 8th in Class 5A in girls. And in the boys game tonight, Waukee ranked #1 by the Associated Press. They've dimmed the lights here in Waukee. They got a little light show going on the floor. And a big production here to introduce the lineups, both for Ottumwa and Waukee. Bulldogs in their red road jerseys, white collar, white lettering Ottumwa across the front, white numbers front and back, vertical white striping down the sides of the jerseys, and the red shorts. Waukee with home white jerseys, purple trim on the collar, purple numbers trimmed in gold front and back, purple lettering. I believe it says Warriors across the front. Hard to tell with the lights out down there. White shorts with some purple trim and a purple Waukee W on the side. Waukee, I don't think, has had to make a major change to that W logo. I'm trying to remember a few years ago, a lot of schools that had a W logo were brought under scrutiny by the University of Wisconsin, who apparently didn't like the fact that other schools' W's kind of looked like the Wisconsin W. I don't think Waukee had to make a change. I don't know for sure. Thought it was kind of petty by Wisconsin. What do you care if a high school has a similar font on the W? I don't think anybody was going to confuse a high school for the University of Wisconsin. I know you Hawkeye fans can relate to that. But at any rate, Down on the court below me, as you can see if you're watching on the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com, a large purple W in the midcourt circle with the word Warriors through it. It says Waukee on each baseline. Baseline's purple, basket stands purple. A lot of purple, of course, here in Waukee. But Ottumwa hoping the red and white will shine bright tonight. Coach Vandenberg with final instructions in the huddle. And Bix, Nelson, Schneckloth, and Allie and Grace Buchanazvish head out to the floor. Grace will do the honors for the jump ball. For Waukee, Lindsay and Peyton Kelderman, along with Taryn Reitzma, Megan Ernie, and Katie Dinnebier. The whistle blows, the ball is in the air, the tip controlled into the front court by Waukee, quickly taking it down, laying it up, missing it is Waukee, and it's out of bounds back to Ottumwa off the miss by Peyton Kelderman. The tip forward by Reitzma put Waukee into instant offense, but Ottumwa managed to deny. Now Waukee pressing. Nelson trying to get it in, and a 5-second call. And Katie saying somebody else has to move besides Kaylee Bix. So it'll be Dinnebier to inbound, bounce it to the right side for Reitzma, hand it back to Dinnebier, throw it up top for Ernie, driving down the lane, cut off by Buchanazvish. Ottumwa in a man-to-man. Pass deflected in the lane, knocked away by Bix, and a steal by Schneckloth. Boy, Kaylee Bix deflects more basketballs than anybody I've seen. Buchanazvish left wing, alley baseline drive, cut off by Reitzma. And she traveled as she tried to kick it back out. Well, both teams infected with a turnover bug early on. 7:34 opening quarter, no score. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Waukee across the timeline. Ball goes left side for Lindsay Kelderman. Around an Ernie pick up top. To the right side for Dinnebier. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. The weak side rebound, though, to Ernie. Throw it back up top for Dinnebier. Driving right side. Split defenders. Foul on the floor. Called on Ottumwa. No basket. See who the foul is on here.
Foul number 11,
Kaylee Bix gets her first. First foul on either team. Long inbounds to Megan Ernie up top. Swinging across the right spot. Underneath on the layup good by Peyton Kelderman off the inbounds play. And Waukee scores first, 2-0. Bix will inbound. Bounces it in to Buchanazvish. Allie back to Kaylee. Dribbles towards the right side as Waukee backed off. Poked out of Kaylee's hand. She's got to get across the timeline and does. To the right side, double teamed. Looking for help. Knocked out of her hands. Loose on the floor. Held ball. The arrow will favor Ottumwa. But the Bulldogs can't dribble into double teams like that and expect to have success. And when they do, someone's got to come help. Inbound to Schneckloth up high on the right side. Brings it between the circles under pressure from Ernie. Hand off to Buchanazvish. Allie around a pick. Gets it to Bix under pressure there by Lindsay Kelderman. Bix a lob and missed the intended cutting. Buchanazvish stolen by Waukee. Back the other way, Kelderman double team. Fed it in the lane to Reitzma, who lays it in the trailer. And Waukee up 4-0. And Ottumwa really can't afford those live ball turnovers. Katie Nelson in the backcourt. Spins across the timeline, guarded by Reitzma. You got to think Katie's got an advantage there out on the perimeter. Up top is Schneckloth. She'll try the 3. High arcing and off the rim, no good. The rebound, Grace Buchanazvish getting undercut all the way by Dinnebier, and that's a foul on Waukee. Dinnebier gets her first of the game on the Warriors. Katie Nelson will inbound. Bouncing underneath the Buchanazvish, went through her hands, runs it down to the baseline, saves it to Schneckloth on the left side. Chloe back up top. Trying to get away from Reitzma. Double team comes, and the pass to Nelson knocked away. Steal, and Dinnebier's all the way down for a layup. 6-0 Ottumwa. Bulldogs got to make quicker decisions against a double team. Schneckloth racing into the front court. A lot of contact there from Ernie. No call. And there's the call finally. Well, Megan Ernie was riding her hip all the way down. Finally made the call. Team foul number 2. Substitution Ottumwa, and Guest is in to replace Schneckloth. And Guest will have to hold her own, it looks like, against Ernie. Nelson to inbound, lob it to Buchanazvish. Alley to the right wing. Hand off to Nelson. Katie goes up top to Guest. Guest drives, cut off, kick it back out to Nelson. 5.5 to go first quarter. Ottumwa down 6-0. Alley, a shot fake top of the key. Kicks it back to Grace. Grace at the volleyball line, a hand off to Bix. Boy, this pressure defense by Waukee just not giving Ottumwa any open looks. Grace down to the right corner, double teamed, lob it to Nelson on the wing. Somebody's got to be open. Up top to Allie. Allie down the lane, runner in the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Reitzma. Throws it right side for Kelderman. To the corner for Ernie. Down to a cutting Reitzma, lay it up, no, but she's fouled by Guest. First one on end, second team foul, 5:05 to go here in the first quarter. Ottumwa down 6-0. Reitzma at the line, 2 for 4 on the season, hasn't been there much. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. Reitzma hits the first. It's 7-0 Waukee. One more free throw here for the junior. Puts it up, knocks it down. She's got 4 points. 8-0 Waukee. Nelson to throw the inbounds pass, lob it into Bix. Kaylee racing up the left side, picked up her dribble, throws it back to Nelson. Katie across the timeline. Hand off to Buchanosbish. Allie down the lane, got it off the glass and good. Ottumwa needs more of that. Allie Buchanosbish on the attack. Bulldogs are on the board 8-2. On the right side, Ernie underneath the right to a double team. Lay it up, no, but a foul on Ottumwa again, and Grace Buchanosbish didn't like that call.
Foul 14, Grace Buchanosbish.
Her first, team foul number 3. Reitzma right back to the line. First one on the way, and she left this one short. Ball don't lie, as they say. One more free throw for Reitzma. 4:47 mark first quarter. Free throw up and good. Give her 5 in the game, and Waukee leads 9-2. Nelson trying to get it in, finds Buchanosbish left side, back to Katie. They'll clear it out now. Katie around to pick across the timeline, lob it left wing to Allie. Allie driving in the lane, lob it down to Guest, and puts it up off the glass too strong. Grace, the weak side rebound, and the putback is good. Grace Buchanosbish cleaning it up. And Ottumwa cuts it to 9-4. Kelderman, throw it up top to Reitzma. Back to Kelderman, into the corner for the other Kelderman, Lindsay. She dribbles into the lane. Throw it out to Ernie. Skip it left corner for Peyton Kelderman. Trying to drive on Bix. Goes through the lane, goes right side back to Ernie. Megan Ernie will take the three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Waukee. 2 subs coming in for the Warriors. We'll see 6'2" sophomore Abigail Jones and 5'10" sophomore Regan Bartholomew. Ernie and Reitzma sit. So Waukee replaces its post players. Nelson trying to inbound, gets it into Grace Buchanosbish. Grace goes back to Nelson. Katie dribbling, spinning now through the right side of the circle, all the way to the right wing. Lob it up top to Bix. Shot fake. Drives down the lane, runner in the lane, left it short, got her own rebound, in amongst the trees, lay it up and in. Kaylee Bix, I'm always amazed at how she can score in heavy traffic against taller defenders. 9-6. 3 on the way at the other end by Kelderman, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Bartholomew. Dribbles out and back in, lays it up, got it in the foul, and Guest got out of position that time and paid for it. Bartholomew has her first bucket and a chance at a three-point play. And that's quickly 2 fouls on Ann. Schneckloff back in for Guest, as Bartholomew, a 71% free throw shooter, is at the line shooting 1. Ottumwa was down 8-0 early. They cut it to 3, but Waukee has it, well, back to 5 as the free throw is missed and the rebound to Buchanosbish. Ottumwa gets it up ahead to Nelson, now to Schneckloff. Chloe across the timeline, over towards the right side. Now brings it back to the center. Got bumped, and there's a foul on Waukee. Peyton Kelderman will get her first. Team foul number 3. 3:28 to go first quarter. Ottumwa down 11-6. Timeout Waukee. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
After the Waukee timeout, Ottumwa inbounding, trailing 11-6. Inbounds to Grace Buchanosbish. Top of the key, spins down the lane right side, kicks in the corner to Allie. Buchanosbish picked up her dribble, got it up top to Schneckloth. Chloe dribbles left side, lob it towards the corner for Bix. Kaylee throws it up top to Grace. Grace, they clear it out, driving right side, put it up, shot blocked by Abigail Jones. Waukee back the other way, Peyton Kelderman right wing. Throw it up top for Jones, over to Dinnebeer, launches a three, in and out, no good. Rebound on the floor to Schneckloth. Chloe double team, but throws it left side for Nelson. Katie across the timeline to Bix. It's a 3-on-2 if she attacks. Goes in the corner to Allie. Allie drives in, put it up. Off the glass, too strong. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebound to Grace. Brings it out to the corner. And now steps into a jumper. Didn't have anywhere else to go with it and missed it. Rebound pulled in by Dinnebeer. Boy, Allie got fouled on that layup. They didn't call it. Now driving in the other way. No shot. Foul on the floor on Ottumwa as Bartholomew drove in. And the foul on Katie Nelson, her first.
Katie Nelson. Her first, team fifth.
5 fouls down on Ottumwa. Megan Ernie and Taryn Wrightsman back in for Waukee, and the two Keldermans will sit. So Waukee with a bigger lineup now. Inbounds goes to Bartholomew right wing. Bounce it underneath for Wrightsman. Turnaround off the glass and good. Wrightsman has been a handful. She's got 7 already. Ottumwa down 13-6. Bix trying to get it in. Got it into Schneckloth. Chloe racing into the front court, now throws it back to Bix instead. Bix across the timeline. Top of the key. Pull up three. Got it! Kaylee Bix with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Bulldogs up or down 13-9. The other end, Ernie misses a three. Buchanosbish to the rebound, and then Ernie fouled her. Second one on Megan Ernie. Team foul number 4 on Waukee. And the Bulldogs hanging in there. 2:05 to go first quarter, only down 4. Peyton Kelderman will return for the Warriors, and Megan Ernie will sit. And with 2 fouls, she may not return this half. Bix bounces it in to Buchanosbish, got away from a defender. Lob it into the front court for Schneckloth. Boy, wide open for a moment underneath was Allie, didn't see it. Now get it to Grace driving in, got tripped, no call. And now Waukee the other way. Left side Kelderman. Throws it to Abigail Jones. Jones will launch a three and hit it.
Abigail Jones.
Boy, and Coach Vandenberg is not happy. Grace got tripped in the lane, and it turned into a fast break and a three-pointer for Waukee. Should have been a foul. Ottumwa down 16-9. Now the ball thrown away by Bix. Schneckloth able to tie it up on the floor, but the arrow favors the Warriors. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Ottumwa down 16-9. I guess you know you're not going to get calls on the road, but boy, Grace got tripped coming through the lane. That was pretty egregious. Down to the baseline for Bartholomew. Sidearm pass underneath the hoop for Wrightsman, who scores again. 9 points for Taryn Wrightsman. Ottumwa was down 18-9. 5-0 run for the Warriors. Schneckloth into the front court, throw it right wing for Buchanosbish. Grace brings it up top, gets it to Bix. Bix down the lane, got a lane all the way to the hoop, lay it up and in. Kaylee Bix has 7 in the early going. It's 18-11. Long pass into the front court, Bartholomew. She'll step into a three. Too strong. Bix with the rebound on the weak side. Ottumwa back the other way. Long pass left wing for Buchanosbish. Allie hands off to Nelson. Katie attacks, goes back to Allie. Allie drives right side. Pass deflected out. Schneckloth will save it and get it to Grace. Buchanosbish at the volleyball line. Takes it right, hands off to Bix. Kaylee on the pick and roll. Ottumwa took a timeout just as I thought that play was going to work. 34 seconds left in the quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
After its first time out, Ottumwa inbounding, trailing 18-11, down to 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Allie Buchanosbish to the right side, hands off to Schneckloth in a crowd. Chloe picked up her dribble, goes back in the corner to Grace. Grace trying to drive on Wrightsman, now throws it up top to Schneckloth. Chloe goes back right. Back door wasn't there. Kept her dribble. Has to do something with the ball. Picked up her dribble, needs some help, and hands it to Allie. Allie driving down to the baseline, nearly got run out of bounds. Throw it left corner for Nelson. Saves it to Grace. Down to 4 seconds. And a pull-up three at the buzzer by Bix. Off the back iron, no good. Had a look at it. We go to the second quarter. Ottumwa down 18-11. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter. Ottumwa trailing number 8 Waukee 18-11. Bulldogs will have the ball to open the second quarter. Kaylee Bix, guarded by Katie Dinnebeer, brings it into the front court. Hands off to Ali Bukanazbish. Bukanazbish against this Waukee zone now. Goes to the corner for Grace. Grace, a jump pass into the lane. Thrown away, picked off by Peyton Kelderman, brings it into the front court right side, all the way underneath, cut off by Nelson. Lob it across the lane to Megan Ernie, who brings it back out. Ernie playing with 2 fouls. Throws it in the corner for Lindsey Kelderman, a 3 on the way, no good. Weak side rebound, loose on the floor, out of bounds. Last touch by Waukee. Well, Ottumwa gets the stop there at least. Nelson to inbound. Got it into Grace. It's a 1-2-2 zone press now by Waukee. Ball goes left side for Allie. Throw it back up top to Nelson. Right side for Bix. Bounce it to the corner for Grace. Grace back to Bix up high on the right. Back to Bukanazbish on the wing. Dribbles baseline. Jump stop. Stripped. And the loose ball picked up by Dinnebeer. 2-on-1 the other way. Dinnebeer lob it across to Kelderman. Shot blocked by Bukanazbish. And Allie took it away as well. What a play by Allie Bukanazbish. Up ahead to Grace left wing. Got it back to Allie. Allie attacks. Stripped again. Picked it up. Throw it right wing. Bix a 3 on the way. Need it. Got it. Kaylee Bix a 3-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs within 4, 18-14. Up top is Ernie. Dribbles right side down the lane, bounce it across to Reitzma. Reitzma turn around in the lane, didn't get it to go. Knocked the ball out of bounds, trying to get her own rebound. Thought you could have called a displacement foul there as well, but Ottumwa gets the ball down 4. They can make it a 1-possession game. Bulldogs have been resilient. Inbounds comes right side to Grace. Throws it back to Nelson. Back to Grace on the right side. Bukanazbish brings it up top, bounce it to Allie on the left. Allie brings it back to the right, trying to get away from this zone. Throw it now left side to Nelson. Down to the corner for Grace. Back to Nelson on the wing. Now handoff back to Bukanazbish. Grace picked up her dribble, and Ottumwa takes a timeout. 6:18 to go second quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. And by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa, by the train depot, good quality gourmet food selections. 6:18 to go, second quarter in our girls game. Ottumwa only down 4 at Waukee, 18-14. Inbounds left side to Bukanazvish. Quickly back to Katie Nelson up high. Nelson across the top of the key, handoff to Bix. Bix spins down the lane, got a runner off, too strong off the glass, so rebound to Kelderman. Lindsey Kelderman in the front court, right down the center, pull-up free throw line jumper, got it. Nobody stopped the ball that time. And Waukee has its first bucket of the second quarter. It took them 2 minutes, but they lead Ottumwa by 6, 20-14. Inbounds to Grace, got away from the defender. Now Ottumwa can race into the front court. Grace all the way down, and a collision. That'll be a charge. I'm not actually sure that Grace Bukanazvish is strong enough to knock over Megan Ernie.
Her second, team 6.
That might have been a bit of a flop, but Grace did run into her. And Grace gets her second foul. She's maybe got to pull up and hit a little runner or a little jumper from that spot. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. In the front court, lob it underneath, knocked away by Guest. And Guest with the deflection, and Schneckloth comes away with the loose ball. Ottumwa's forced some turnovers tonight. Schneckloth picked up her dribble, got it to Bix. Bix down the lane, bounced or fired across to Guest, and Ann was going up and got fouled. I think she's shooting 2 here. Or no, they're saying it was on the floor. I thought Ann was trying to shoot. And that's what Coach Vandenberg is saying. Taryn Reitzman gets her first, team foul number 5. How was that not a shooting foul? Well, Joe's going to be pretty frustrated by the end of the night. A lob up top is stolen by Bartholomew, but then Bix takes it back, tried to throw it to Nelson, but didn't know where she was, and it's run down in the corner by Dinnebeer. Well, Bix with another steal, but then Ottumwa gives it right back. Up top, Kelderman, driving right side, down the lane, pull-up jumper, left it short, and Schneckloth saves the rebound to Guest, and gets it to Bix. Ottumwa still down 20-14. Clock wasn't moving there for a moment. The ball goes in the corner, knocked away from Nelson, out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Ali Bukanazvish back in for OHS, replacing Grace. And Abigail Jones is in for Waukee. Nelson looking to get it in. Someone's got to come to the ball here. Bounce it underneath, and it went right to Abigail Jones. Long pass up ahead, run down by Kelderman. Fires across to Peyton Kelderman, who laid it in. Boy, Ottumwa cannot afford those live ball turnovers. They're down 8 again, 22-14. Nobody came to the ball. And now Bix couldn't get it inbounds, so she bounced it off of Kelderman back out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Now, Bix now cannot run the baseline, although she hadn't been running the baseline when she could. This inbounds is knocked away from Nelson out of bounds. Ottumwa having trouble even getting it in right now. Bulldogs got to be sharper on their cuts. Nelson got it into Bix under heavy pressure from Bartholomew. And Bartholomew fell down as Bix spun away. Throw it left corner for Alley. 3 on the way off the back iron, and the ricochet goes to Waukee. Lindsey Kelderman up ahead to Dinnebeer, left wing. Shot fake, got her defender in the air, now takes the 3. Off the rim, no good, and the weak side rebound pulled in by Nelson. Nelson triple teamed and went down on the floor, picked up by Jones. And now Kelderman backs it out for some reason, gets it on the wing to Bartholomew. Her 3-2 strong, but Kelderman the rebound, double team, back out to Bartholomew, another 3, and she hit this one. It's almost suddenly down 11, 25-14. Now the inbounds pass stolen, but the miss on the layup by Kelderman, and Bix has the rebound. Bix up ahead, finding Bukanazvish weak side, lay it up and in. That time Ottumwa broke the press the way they want. Alley has her 4th point, 25-16. Fast-paced action. Kelderman down the left side of the lane. In the corner for Peyton Kelderman. Drives underneath and all the way in and scored. Katie Nelson didn't help there, and she looked at her coach and said, that wasn't my job. And I think Vandenberg said, well, actually, you needed to there. 27-16. Nelson hands it back to Bix. Kaylee across the timeline. Bounce it right side for Nelson. Ottumwa trying to slow things down a little bit here. Nelson into the corner for Ann Guest. Guest just had it ripped out of her hands by Jones. Long pass up ahead, too long though for Kelderman and out of bounds. Waukee would have had an uncontested bucket, but they threw it away. Grace Bukanazvish back in, replacing Ann Guest. Lily Lampy, a 5'8" sophomore, is in for the first time for Waukee. Bix trying to get it in, gets it to Alley on the left side. Pardon me, that's Grace. Grace goes right side to Nelson. Nelson a pull-up 3 off the dribble. Back iron, no, and the rebound to Lampy. Waukee up 11 with the ball. Long pass into the left corner. Bartholomew open for another three. It hit the rim twice and went down. Or the last couple of minutes, just about everything has not gone right for Ottumwa. Schneckloth gets it into Grace. I need to ask if Ottumwa is not remembering they can run the baseline after made buckets. Grace nearly lost it, got it to Bix, double teamed on the wing, and stolen by Reitzma. And Reitzma falling down, got it to Jones. Long pass up ahead to Lampe. Lampe throws it back up top to Jones. She'll take a long three, in and out, no good, and the rebound on the floor to Bix. Danger time for Ottumwa here, down 14. On the left side is Grace. Trying to get away from Bartholomew in the lane. Got the runner off the glass, in and out, no good, and the rebound to Jones. That was a pretty good move by Grace Buchanosbish. Now a long pass into the front court. Reitzma underneath, spins in the lane. Shot blocked by Buchanosbish. Alley rejects another one out of bounds. It'll stay with Waukee. 2:10 to go until halftime. Warriors get it in left side. Jones into a three. In and out, no good. Long rebound, though, out to Bartholomew. Hand in her face, won't try the three from the left wing. Throw it up top to Jones. She'll take an NBA range three, no good. And the rebound to Ali Buchanosbish. You know, the NBA, the trend right now is for shooters to shoot from 3 or 4 feet behind the arc. I'm not sure that's what high school shooters are asked to do. Buchanosbish down the lane. Pass deflected and stolen again. Another live ball turnover for Ottumwa. Bix trying to get it back. Jones pushed off to go get the ball back. Knocked Kaylee down. They didn't call it. Now Bartholomew dribbling at the free throw line. Goes left wing to Kelderman. Lindsey Kelderman. Guarded by Schneckloth. Throw it left side for Jones. Jones to the elbow. Feeds it to Bartholomew. Ball knocked away. Loose on the floor. It's picked up by Reitzma. Turnaround off the glass. No good. Rebound to Grace. Got it up ahead to Nelson left side. 1:20 to go until the half. Lob to Schneckloth. Right block. Out to Bix on the wing. Up top. Buchanosbish a three. Count it. Grace Buchanosbish with a three-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 30-19. Kelderman down the lane. Left-handed layup blocked by Schneckloth. And the ball ripped away by Grace. She has it on the floor. Gets tied up. And the arrow favors Waukee with 1:01 to go until halftime. Peyton Kelderman and Katie Dinnebeer will come back in for the Warriors, replacing Bartholomew and Lindsey Kelderman. Dinnebeer will inbound from the baseline. Trying to direct traffic. And got it to the baseline for Kelderman. Peyton Kelderman now back out on the wing on a dribble. Guarded by Buchanosbish. Takes it right side, bounce it to Jones. Another long three from the wing, too strong. Reitzma the rebound and went out of the lane to get it. Threw it in the corner for Kelderman. She drives back in the lane. Kicked it to the right corner. Lampe a three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Schneckloth. Throw it up ahead to Buchanosbish. Grace into the front court. Now that's Alley, pardon me. Alley throws it up top to Bix, to Nelson, left side to Bix. She drives, little runner, and rolls off the rim, no good. And Buchanosbish fighting for the rebound, but Dinnebeer runs down the loose ball. Long pass into the front court, right side Lampe. Steps into a three off the dribble, missed it. Long rebound, though. Nelson fighting for it, took it away from Jones, and it's picked up by Bix. 15 seconds to go. Schneckloth kicks it left corner. Alley for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Reitzma, down to 8 seconds. Kelderman racing up the front court left side, down to the baseline, underneath the hoop, knocked out of her hand, got it back, fed it to Jones, layup at the buzzer, good. And Waukee will take a 32-19 lead into the half, as that last minute or so of the first half was kind of sloppy by both teams. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you the halftime totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Bulldog girls trailing number 8 Waukee at the half, 32-19. Ottumwa was very competitive in that first half. The one problem, turnovers, led to some Waukee buckets that gave them the lead, and Ottumwa struggling against the Waukee pressure defense. OHS was down 8-0 early, cut the lead to 4 a couple of times in both the first and second quarters. But then Waukee a little bit of a late surge to take a 13-point lead at recess. Only 3 players have scored for Ottumwa. Kaylee Bix has 9 points. Grace Buchanosbish has 5, and Allie Buchanosbish, has 4. Waukee is being led by Taryn Reitzma, who has 9 points. Those all came in the first quarter. Regan Bartholomew has 8 points off the bench. 6 points for Peyton Kelderman, 5 for Abigail Jones, 2 for Lindsay Kelderman, and 2 for Katie Dinnebeer. Free throws, Ottumwa did not attempt a free throw in the first half, much to the chagrin of head coach Joe Vandenberg. There was one play where I definitely thought Ann Guest was going up to shoot, and they said the foul was on the floor. And there was another play where Grace Buchanosbish drove the lane, got tripped, and they made no call, and Waukee went the other way, ended up hitting a 3 in transition at the other end. Should have been free throws at that end for Ottumwa, but hopefully the Bulldogs can get to the line in the second half. They're attacking the basket. When they get a chance to drive the lane, Kaylee and Allie and Grace are all driving the lane, getting shots up. You got to think eventually they'll get some trips to the line if they keep doing that. Waukee didn't shoot a lot of free throws. They were 3 of 5 from the line. Taryn Reitzma was 3 of 4, and Bartholomew 0 for 1. So foul trouble. Neither team got to the bonus in that first half. 2 Bulldogs have 2 fouls, Grace Buchanosbish and Ann Guest. Regan Bartholomew, the only Warrior, with 2 fouls for Waukee. So at the half, Ottumwa down 13, 32-19. Probably feel like they should be closer in this game. I know they feel like they can compete with Waukee. They got behind 8-0 early, but came back, cut it to 3 pretty quickly. Again, another couple times cut a bigger lead down to 4. Waukee pushed it back out to double digits late in the half. But a good start to the second half, and Ottumwa's right back in this game. And you know they're sitting in the locker room saying, if we can just eliminate some mistakes, we feel like we can compete with this team. There's got to be a lot of confidence in that Bulldog locker room after that first half. We'll take another 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half. Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Oh, wait, no. I know what happened.
I don't know. All for Christmas is you.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Bulldogs trailing Waukee in our girls' game at halftime tonight, 32-19. I thought we would be closer to the second half than we are. We took our 3-minute timeout with 4.5 minutes left on the halftime clock. We're just now under 2 minutes. But we did take 3 minutes, and if you're wondering how that's possible, they stopped the clock at 3.5 minutes and held it there for a little while as they were having elementary students shoot free throws in an attempt to win gift certificates. I don't mind letting the kids shoot a little more, I suppose. And now the two teams are back warming up for the second half. I'm still looking for former Bulldog head coach Kevin Patterson. He's got to be here somewhere, but we are perched pretty up high on the bleachers on the scores table side. If you're watching on the live video stream at TumwaRadioSports.com, you get an idea of how high up we are. And I'm sure K-Pat's here somewhere. I just haven't found him yet. He probably can't openly root for his Ottumwa girls, his former players, sitting in Waukee's gym, being an employee of Waukee schools. But I know he told me that when he left, when he resigned the position, moved up here, I know he told me he'd be here tonight cheering on his former players. And he's got to be encouraged by some of what he saw, even though the score is 32-19 Waukee. All right, second half, Key's got to take care of the basketball. and got to move the basketball around until you find the driving lanes. You're not going to get too many looks at threes unless Waukee goes back to that zone. Waukee went into the zone. Ottumwa was able to hit a couple of threes in that second quarter, and that kind of forced Waukee to go back to the man-to-man, I think. Don't know how much zone we'll see in the second half. If they go zone, try to get those outside shots. If they stay in that tight pressure man defense, move the ball around until you get a step and then drive the lane. Ottumwa's real good at driving in the lane, and that's where a lot of Bix's buckets come from. That's where a lot of the Book of Nosbish twins get their buckets. Katie Nelson can drive the lane too. Haven't seen it much this year. But again, you're playing this game without probably your best outside shooter in Casey Nickerson. It is a shame that we don't have her tonight, but Ottumwa has hung in there. Take better care of the basketball, and they'll have opportunities. They have stymied Waukee in the half-court offense. I think Waukee took a lot of shots that they really don't prefer to take, and I think a lot of that had to do with Ottumwa playing good, solid half-court defense. It was the turnovers and transition game that hurt Ottumwa a lot in the first half. All right, we're ready for the start of the second half. Bulldogs have the ball. Nelson, Schneckloth, Bix, and the Book of Nosbish twins on the floor for OHS. Katie Nelson, right to left. Throw it left side for Bix. Contested catch, guarded by Kelderman. Around a pick. Throw it back to Grace, driving baseline. Jump stop, got it up off the glass, and good. That's what we're talking about. Grace Book of Nosbish has 7 points. Ottumwa back within 11 at 32-21. Over to the right side is Lindsay Kelderman. Picked up her dribble, throw it to the free throw line for Megan Ernie. Left side it goes to Katie Dinnebeer, poked out of her hands. Kelderman rescues it top of the key. Kelderman goes left side for Ernie, dribbles to the elbow, throw it underneath. Wrightsma, tough catch, kicks it back out. Three on the way, good by Lindsay Kelderman. Waukee hit 3 threes in the first half. They hit one here to start the second half, and they're up 14, 35-21. Bix throws it to Schneckloth in the backcourt. Chloe across the timeline, dribbles left side, all the way down, cut off. Got it to Book of Nosbish in the lane. The runner off the glass a little too strong. The rebound to Wrightsma. Again, though, that's a look Ottumwa wants. Into the front court, Dinnebeer. Throw it left side, Kelderman. They left her open for a three. Lost her in transition, but the three no good. Got her own rebound. Kicks it out to Ernie, right wing three. Missed that one. And Book of Nosbish able to tip the rebound, and no, not able to save it. Goes out of bounds. Waukee shoots a lot of threes. They haven't shot as many tonight. You don't mind Ernie shooting one. She'd only hit 4 all season coming into tonight. Inbounds left wing to Peyton Kelderman. She got open for a three. Airballed it. That's a surprise, but Ernie the rebound. Throw it right wing to Lindsay Kelderman. She drives across the lane right to left, got underneath, lay it up and in.
Lindsay Kelderman.
Ottumwa down 37-21. Inbounds to Book and Nosbish. Bulldogs got the first bucket of this second half, but Waukee on another 5-0 run. Schneckloth left side, spins back to the right, down the lane, goes up, lay it off the glass too strong. Rebound, Nelson fights for it underneath. We get a held ball, and the arrow favors Waukee.
Possession to Waukee.
Ottumwa's getting in the lane. That's a good drive, a good take by Schneckloth, just couldn't get it to drop. If you're Coach Vandenberg right now, you're telling your kids, keep getting in the lane like that. They'll start falling. Ball goes right side for Ernie. Nelson daring her to shoot. Instead, they go baseline. Turnaround jumper, Wrightsma, good. Taryn Wrightsma into double figures with 11, and Ottumwa down 39-21. Well, Waukee's come out hot here in the third quarter. That's not what Ottumwa needed. Schneckloth into the front court right side. A handoff to Allie. Curls into the lane. Jump pass up top to Grace Book and Nosbish. Dribbles right, and she got fouled. And that'll be the first foul of the second half on either team.
42.
Wrightsma gets her second of the game.
Second, team first of the half.
And Nelson will inbound from the baseline. A lob to the elbow for Book and Nosbish. Grace hands off to Allie on the wing. Poked out of her hands, and that's a steal by Kelderman all the way down. Shot blocked, but a foul on Grace, and that'll be her third. We said Ottumwa needed to take care of the ball in the second half. That time they didn't, and it cost them a foul. Third one on Grace. At the line, Lindsay Kelderman, just 1 of 3 from the free throw line on the season, but makes the first one here. She has 6 in the quarter and 8 in the game. And Guest back in for Ottumwa, replacing Book and Nosbish. Bulldogs have only gone 6 deep tonight. Guest has been the only sub to come in. Second free throw, good. And Ottumwa suddenly down 20, 41-21. It does not feel like Ottumwa has played poorly enough to be down 20, but here we are. Inbound to Nelson. Dribbles left to right around a Schneckloth pick. Cut off by Ernie. Throw it back to Schneckloth. Got across the timeline. Poked out of her hands, Owen stolen. Long pass up ahead for Dinnebeer. Nelson trying to cut her off. Layup good. Dinnebeer's second bucket, 43-21. Nelson in the backcourt. A lob up ahead. Schneckloth unable to run it down. And last touch by Waukee, though, so it'll go back to OHS. Someone might have gotten a break there. I thought Schneckloth might have touched it again, but the ruling is OHS ball. Nelson inbounding in front of her own bench. And a pass deflected, and unable to save it was Kelderman. Ottumwa will keep it. Reagan Bartholomew in for Waukee, replacing Ernie. Now Buchanosvic will try to get it in. And a lob into Bix. Over to the right side, bring it out to the wing. Threw it away, picked off by Kelderman. Ottumwa now turning it over at an alarming rate as Kelderman lays it in. 45-21. Nelson in the backcourt, goes left to right. Cut off, double team. Someone's got to come help her. Got it to Schneckloth. They got to get forward here. Chloe up the right side, and a 10-second call. Addison Ransom will come in for Ottumwa for the first time tonight. Abigail Jones is back in for Waukee. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. Up top of it is Bartholomew. Hand off to Kelderman. Pulls up inside the lane. Kicks it out on the wing. A three on the way. Good by Dinnebeer. Boy, everything going wrong for Ottumwa now. This is what can happen against Waukee. You start turning it over, it snowballs. Up ahead to Schneckloth. Nearly threw it away. Got it left side to Alley. Got across the timeline and got bumped by Kelderman. Second foul on Peyton Kelderman. Team foul number 2 on the Warriors.
Her second, team second.
You wonder if maybe Ottumwa's legs are a little tired here. Bix takes it right side, tries to spin in the lane, picked it up, got it to Schneckloth up top. She takes it right side, runner off the glass and good. Chloe Schneckloth with a nice move. Her first bucket of the night, 48-23. Long pass into the front court, Bartholomew, baseline two-pointer off the glass, no good. Long rebound all the way out to Dinnebeer. Right side to Kelderman, three on the way, off the rim, no. And the rebound underneath, the putback good by Bartholomew, and a foul on Ottumwa. I thought Ottumwa had rebounding position there, but just didn't react quickly enough to the ball, and Ann Guest will get her third foul.
Her third, team second. Bartholomew shooting 1.
3:59 to go here in the third quarter, and Ottumwa down 50-23. We blow a whistle here, and Katie Nelson subbing in for Guest.
Number 2, Katie Nelson.
Boy, Ottumwa was competitive in that first half. I thought, if things go the right way to start the third quarter, they could get right back into it, but after getting the first bucket, things have gone the wrong way. Ottumwa's been outscored 18-4 in this third quarter. And the free throw no good, but the rebound to Reitzma on the lane. Ottumwa just not boxing out there. Kick it out to Dinnebeer, 3 no good. Rebound tapped out to Ransom. Pass deflected, but got it to Bix. Waukee pressing even off the miss. To Nelson left side. Picked up her dribble, still in the backcourt. Gets it front court, saved by Buchanosvic. Nope, they said she was out of bounds. 3:42 to go third quarter. Waukee with the ball, leading 50-23. Dinnebeer into the front court, throw it left corner for Ernie. Ernie to the elbow, kick it up top for Jones. Now a handoff to Bartholomew down the left side of the lane. Throw it up top to Ernie. Right side Jones. 3 on the way. Hand in her face. Missed it. Rebound fought for by Schneckloth. Bartholomew has it. Scoop layup no good. Reitzma fell down trying to get the rebound. And it's picked up by Bix. Bix up ahead to Schneckloth. Splits defenders. Down the lane. Kick it out to Bix. 3 on the way. Right wing. Off the rim no. And the rebound to Ernie. Waukee wants to push tempo. Up ahead to a cutting Jones down the lane. Boy, she traveled. They didn't call it, but then she missed the layup. Boy, she stutter stepped in the lane, and the refs just weren't looking for it. Now Nelson has lost her dribble, and a timeout Ottumwa. 2:57 to go in the third. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after the timeout. Under 3 to go third quarter, trailing Waukee 50-23, and now the ball stolen by Dinnebeer. Picks it up in the corner. Takes a three with a hand in her face and hit it. And now a whistle. And the officials are conferring here. And they confirm that it's a three. One of the officials wasn't so sure. Schneckloth will inbound. Gets it to Nelson on the left side. Double team. Waukee still pressing up 30. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. At some point, you're up 30 points. Perhaps pressing is not necessary, but Waukee continues to do it. Inbound to Schneckloth. Dribbles over to the right side. Here comes a double team and had it stripped. Stolen by Ernie. And the layup no good, but the putback is good by Reitzman. 55-23. Inbound to Bix. Ottumwa right now having trouble just even getting into the front court. Long pass to Grace. Down to the baseline. Throws it back out to Nelson. Katie goes between the circles. Picked up her dribble. Bounce it left side. Schneckloth got away from the defender. Got a three off. Missed it. Rebound to Dinnebeer. 2:05 to go third quarter. Abigail Jones right wing. Up top to Dinnebeer. Over to Ernie. Dribbles back to the right side to the wing for Jones. Up top for Bartholomew. Driving left side. Layup off the glass and good. 57-23. Waukee adds one more point to the lead. We'll have a running clock situation. Bix got away from a defender down the lane. Left-handed layup. Good. Kaylee Bix into double figures with 11. That breaks another Waukee run. 57-25. Down the lane the other way is Dinnebeer. Layup no, but fouled underneath, I think, by Schneckloth. First one on Chloe. Team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. 1:35 to go third quarter.
Her first, team third.
Katie Dinnebeer at the line, 50% on the season. First one is up and good. 58-25. Peyton Kelderman back in for Waukee. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Jana Brumbaugh at Home Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today, see why she's highly recommended. Second free throw good. 59-25. 1:35 to go third quarter. And now Waukee will not press. I don't think they heard me, but maybe finally looked at the scoreboard and said, oh, we got a really big lead here. Bix right side. Dribbles to the wing, throw it to Bukanazbish. Grace up top. Guarded by Ernie, a handoff to Allie. Bukanazbish down the lane, the runner off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Lindsey Kelderman. Kelderman into the front court, left side of the lane, kicks it back to Peyton Kelderman for a transition three, off the rim, no good. Lindsey Kelderman, the rebound underneath, swing it out to Jones, right wing three is good.
Abigail Jones.
Jones, her second three, 62-25, and now the running clock in effect. To the right side is Nelson. Lob on the back door to Grace, and she's called for a travel. Boy, that looked like her Euro step. That hasn't been called for travel before. Addison Ransom checks in for Kaylee Bix. Clock running now. And back the other way is Lindsey Kelderman. Gets it to Peyton Kelderman, brings it left hand off to Bartholomew. Up top for Jones. Jones to the left. Outside the lane, feeds it to Kelderman, cutting in. Go right wing to Bartholomew for a three, and got that one. Boy, it feels like Waukee can't miss in this quarter. 65-25. Nelson up top to Grace. Down the lane, runner off the glass and good. Grace Bukanazbish, her fourth bucket of the game. She has 9 points. 7 seconds, three on the way. Kelderman good. Lindsey Kelderman. 2 seconds, 1 second. And Ottumwa does not get the shot off. They're down 68-27. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way.
Start of the fourth quarter, running clock in effect. Ottumwa trailing Waukee 68-27. Bulldogs were down 13 at the half. They're down 41 now. Katie Nelson, a runner from the right side of the lane, no good, and the rebound to Reagan Bartholomew. Waukee into the front court. Abigail Jones, a quick three in transition. She hit that.
Abigail Jones for three.
Well, Waukee could probably go to the end of the bench here pretty soon. 71-27. And knocked away by Lindsay Kelderman. Why are Waukee's starters still in? Peyton Kelderman with the layup.
Peyton Kelderman.
This is stat padding now, 73-27. Between the circles, Grace Bukanajvish, handoff to Nelson. Nelson, throw it left side for Bix. Shot fake, drove around Kelderman. Runner is good. Kaylee Bix has 13. 73-29. Into the front court, Jones. Down to the baseline, Kelderman. Kelderman across the lane. Throws it on the wing for Bartholomew. She drives in, pull-up jumper in the lane, got it to roll. 75-29. Waukee just has a couple of subs at the table. I don't know why the end of the bench girls don't have the jerseys off, or the warm-ups off. Left wing Bukanajvish down to the baseline, bumped out of bounds, and a foul on Bartholomew, her first, third of the half on the Warriors. And now Waukee will get, I think, 3 subs in. Cameron Weirs, a 6'1" sophomore, is in. Lily Lampy returns, and Addison Steffi, a 5'11" freshman, also in. Inbound to the block for Bukanajvish, curls to the free throw line, up top to Allie. Allie's three on the way, good. Allie Bukanajvish, a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Long pass into the front court, knocked out of bounds, and Guest knocked it away. Clock running, 6 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa down 75-32. Bulldogs were outscored 36-8 in the third quarter. Inbound to Lampy, left wing, wanted to shoot, had Guest right in her face, drives in, cut off, fed it to Steffi, now underneath, and the miss there by Weirs. Waukee with the rebound. Now Kelderman, who's still in the game for some reason, shoots a three and hits it. That's stat padding there, 78-32. Bukanajvish, left wing, Bix a three, no good. Rebound underneath, pulled in by Steffi. Into the front court, Peyton Kelderman. A handoff to Jones. Jones to the left side, down the lane, fed it across, and the layup is good by Weirs. 80-32. Still 5:13 to go in the fourth quarter. Into the front court is Bix, crosses over, takes it left side, down the lane, and laid it up and in, counted in the foul. Kaylee Bix will have a chance at a three-point play. Bix will end up with a decent shooting night. And here with 5:06 to go in the game, Ottumwa's finally going to shoot its first free throw. Addison Ransom back in for Ottumwa. Nair Barnes, a 5'6" freshman, in for Waukee.
54 to Ray Barnes.
Bix puts up the free throw and hits it. 80-35. Lampy goes left corner for Barnes. Barnes backing down on Ransom. Kick it back to Lampy, left wing. Brings it up top. Picked up her dribble. Didn't have anybody to go to. Throw it left side. Barnes, a tough catch, guarded by Nelson now. Barnes up top. Now throw it right side to Lampy. Drives cut off by Nelson. Across the lane. Pivots. Got the shot off and hit it. Lampy's first bucket, 82-35. Nelson attacks. Right side. A handoff to Alley. Shot fake. Driving in the lane. Cut off. Double teamed out to Bix. Left side to Grace. Grace a shot fake. Driving on Jones. Cut off on the block. Kick it up top to Alley. Alley a shot fake. A drive. A runner. Blocked but a foul called. And Alley Bukanazbish will shoot two.
30, Abigail Jones.
Abigail Jones charged with her first, team foul number 4. First free throw by Alley is good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Both free throws good for Alley. She has 9 in the game. 82-37. Barnes, left side of the lane, double teamed. Throw it up top for Steffi. Addison Steffi down the lane, kick it out to Lampy for a 3, no good. Barnes a weak side rebound. Too many offensive rebounds given up by Ottumwa tonight. Lampy up top for Jones. Down the right side, lob it for Weirs, who kicks it to the corner for Lampy. Missed the 3, rebound to Bix. Bix across the timeline right side for Alley. Bukanazis baseline drive, jump pass to Ransom. 2-point jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound tipped by Nelson and out of bounds. It'll go back to Waukee. Chloe Schneckloth back in for the Bulldogs. Kiana Carnes, a 5'7" freshman, in for the Warriors. Under 3.5 to go. Bulldogs down 82-37. In the left corner is Carnes. Carnes driving across the lane, layup off the glass and good. Another Waukee player into the scoring book, 84-37. Bix across the timeline. Down the right side. Got to the block, laid it up off the glass too strong. Rebound in the hands of Carnes. It was knocked away, but they get it to Barnes. They've got Carnes and Barnes on the floor. They go left side. Steffi tries a 3. No good. Rebound tapped out and run down by, well, Alley or Grace had it. It went out of bounds back to Ottumwa off of Cameron Weirs. Weirs tripped Grace, and the ref had already blown the whistle and looked away. That should have been a foul. A couple of subs here for Ottumwa. Macy Duff and Josie Lemons will check in. Schneckloth and Grace Bukanazvish check out. Kaylee Bix still in there. We'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded by Lampy. Spinning at the top of the key, goes right. Backs it out to the wing. Goes underneath for Duff. Duff grabs it too far into the basket to shoot. Throws it back out to Bix. Got a 3 off right wing. Short. And the rebound on the floor pulled in by Weirs. Down to 2:10 to go. That's Barnes left side. Takes it all the way down. Shot blocked, though, by Ransom. Up ahead to Bix. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Now Bukanazvish 1-on-1. Left side of the lane. Cut off. Throws it back out to Bix. Bix spins down the lane. Contact laid up, no, but Kaylee Bix will shoot 2 with 1:54 to go.
Foul 40, Cameron Weirs. Her first, team 6. Shooting 2.
Cameron Weirs gets her first. Team foul number 6. Bix at the line. First one good. Kaylee now 2 for 2 on the night. She has 17.
Natalie Gallagher, 44, Ashley Smith.
Natalie Gallagher, Ashley Smith checking in for Waukee. Might be a third sub in there as well. I didn't catch it. Second free throw by Bix, short, and the rebound. Ransom took it away and missed the putback. And now Bix gets it. Tried to feed it to Duff. Duff couldn't handle it. Lemons trying to tie up Barnes and does tie up Barnes. Arrow favors Waukee, however. Schneckloth back in for Ottumwa, replacing Bix.
Also in the game report, Isabel Mellon.
Isabel Mellon has come in for Ottumwa. Megan Lenz is on the floor for Waukee. She gets it to Barnes, right side. Barnes drives the lane, puts up a tough runner, no good. Rebound tipped out, and fouled hard as Lenz as she goes up. See who this is on. Josie Lemons gets her first. Team foul number 4 on Ottumwa. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes, and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. First free throw good for Lenz. Bulldog basketball also brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa for all your quality fencing needs. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence. Second free throw also good. 86-38. Schneckloth in the backcourt goes right side to the wing, double team, got it, well, had it to Ransom, knocked away. Long pass up ahead to Barnes down the left side, layup no, rebound and put back though is good by Ashley Smith. 88-38.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute left in the game. Schneckloth goes left side to the wing and knocked away in another steal. Back the other way is Natalie Gallagher. Her layup good. I think perhaps everybody who's played in this game but Barnes has scored for Waukee, 90-38. Schneckloth to the right side, lob backdoor, Ransom the catch and the layup good. Nice assist by Schneckloth. Ransom her first bucket, 90-40. To the left corner, Barnes. Shot fake, up top for Smith. Lob it underneath to Gallagher, who had her pass knocked out of bounds. Under 20 seconds to go. It'll be Smith to inbound, clock rolling. To the baseline for Lenz, back to Smith for a three, off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath to Gallagher, the putback good. 5 seconds to go, 92-40. Schneckloth is just going to let time run out. Ottumwa loses 92-40. If you saw the first half, you never would have thought that would be the final margin. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Bulldogs at Waukee. Girls game in the books. It wasn't close in the second half. Ottumwa beaten 92-40 by the number 8 team in Class 5A. It was only a 13-point game at the half. And then Ottumwa, after scoring the first bucket of the second half, committed multiple turnovers, and Waukee just couldn't miss. They outscored Ottumwa 36-8 in the third quarter. And I haven't even counted up what the Warriors scored in the fourth. I think I've got that at 24. So Waukee, 60 second half points after having 32 at halftime. Ottumwa got the offense going a little bit more in the fourth quarter, 13 points, but by then too little, too late. Kaylee Bix, I have her at 18 points tonight for Ottumwa. She was fairly effective offensively, didn't get a whole lot of help. Allie Buchanosbish and Grace Buchanosbish each had 9, but then no others. Well, Chloe Schneckloff had 2, and then Addison Ransom had the other 2, and that was it for Ottumwa. Boy, where do I begin with Waukee? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players scored. Reagan Bartholomew had 17 off the bench to lead all scorers. Peyton Kelderman had 13. Taryn Reitzma had 13. Lindsay Kelderman had 12. Katie Dinnebier had 12. 4 points for Natalie Gallagher, 2 for Ashley Smith, 2 for Cameron Weirs, 2 for Kiana Carnes, 2 for Megan Lenz, and 2 for Lily Lampy. So Ottumwa falls to 4-2, while Waukee improves to 5-1. The Bulldogs, you know, there's no excuses. You know, the score is what it is. I do think that Waukee having more depth than Ottumwa, especially since the Bulldogs basically were on a 6-player rotation with no Casey Nickerson, and Guess the only player off the bench, and she didn't play a whole lot of minutes in that first half. Addison Ransom did play some in the second half, but that was it. And with the pressure, the constant pressure, full court pressure that Waukee was applying until the game was well out of hand, I got to think fatigue was a factor for Ottumwa. When you can't sub anybody out, when you don't have the depth to keep up with Waukee, who was running 8 and 9 deep all night, then eventually you're going to get worn down. And I think that's a large part of what happened in the second half. Ottumwa got a little bit tired, couldn't take care of the ball as well as they did in the first half. And they had troubles with that in the first half, but they hung around in the game and played pretty well defensively. In the second half, once that snowball started going down the hill, there was nothing anybody could do to stop it. So the Bulldogs will try to regroup. They have Des Moines North on Friday. That's a game they should win. And then they'll go into winter break and get ready for the second part of the season. Our Ottumwa boys game is in about, well, there's 10.5 minutes on the warm-up clock. Then they have to introduce the starting lineup. So, I don't know, 12 or 13 minutes away from the start of our boys game. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. Annie and Kyle, a 3-minute timeout here. If Coach Vandenberg has made it up here, we will interview him on the other side of the break. If not, we'll start breaking down the boys game, and we'll get to Coach Vandenberg when he gets here. Bulldog basketball continues on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and a live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. We still do hope to talk to Ottumwa High girls head coach Joe Vandenberg momentarily, but right now we'll start talking about the boys' game tonight between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and Waukee, which yesterday was announced as the #1 team in Class 4A according to the Associated Press poll. Bulldogs facing a team right now considered to be the best in the state. OHS comes in with a record of 3-2, coming off a win last night on the road at Mount Pleasant. Bulldogs having to play back-to-back nights. That doesn't seem ideal when you're coming into Waukee, but OHS will try to manage. The Warriors are 3-0. Ottumwa has wins over Fort Madison, Fairfield, and Mount Pleasant, and losses to Ames and Hoover, but that Hoover won a tough one to swallow. It was a good bounce-back win on Monday. Waukee has destroyed Des Moines East 70-28. They beat Johnston by 7, 68-61, and then they smashed Fort Dodge 72-32 back on Friday. Ottumwa will try to see if they can hang around with the Warriors better than either East or Fort Dodge did at least. This game features a couple of the top scorers in Class 4A. Trey Swartz, what more can we say about him? His scoring average up to 24.6 points per game. That is second in 4A. He only trails a kid from Des Moines North that we'll see on Friday. As for Waukee, Tucker DeVries, their 6'6" junior, he's averaging 22.7 points per game. That is tied for 5th in Class 4A. So both teams have prolific shooters. Now, Ottumwa's issue is Waukee has complementary players as well. Peyton Sanford averages 19 a game, and Wyatt Heston averages 10 a game. Ottumwa doesn't have anybody other than Swartz averaging double figures. Joe Hammer, 7.5. Matt Gravy, 6.5 a game. That's coming off the bench tonight. Gatlin Meninga is getting his first career start. And so we'll see if Ottumwa can try to slow down Waukee. Coach Neil Hartz has said all season long he's going to hang his hat on defense, and his team's going to have to defend. He says if they hold teams under 50 points, they'll have a chance to win every game. Waukee will be difficult to hold under 50 points. Ottumwa's going to try to slow things down tonight, take their time on offense, make Waukee earn it on the other end. And if you hang around to the second half, you never know what can happen. Still waiting, girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. Tell you what, guys, well, before we do, let's get the boys' starting lineups. First for Ottumwa, as we told you, Gatlin Meninga will get his first start. 6'1" junior, averaging 5.2 points per game. Joined in the backcourt by 6' junior Kai Glosser, 2.8 points per game. The point guard, 6' junior Joe Hammer, 7.4 points per game. Up front, 6'5" senior Drake Handling, 1.4 points per game. And 6'4" junior Trey Swartz, as we mentioned, 24.6 points per contest. For Waukee, they start with 6'6" junior Tucker DeVries, 22.7 points per game. He's 6'6", but he's also shooting 62% from three-point range. Joined in the backcourt, or joined in the lineup, I should say, by both of the Sanfords on the roster. 6'7" junior Peyton Sanford, 19 points a game, and 6'4" freshman Price Sanford, 5.7 points per game. The other two starters also big. 6'7" junior Wyatt Heston, 10 points a game. 6'6" senior Lincoln Swanson, 7 points a game. Waukee is big. Again, their starting lineup goes 6'6", 6'7", 6'4", 6'7", 6'6". How Ottumwa handles that height will go a long way towards determining how well they hang around in this game. All right, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, we'll be just about ready for the opening tip. Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online